Titans taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Joey Slye, the kicker, stands ready. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Chiefs make over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let's start the drive here with Pacheco. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second
and now an
6.
audible here into something else. Pacheco gets it again on second down. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he will have the Chiefs first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Yellow. Hero 15.
Mahomes going to throw. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Hey,
at the 42-yard line.
Hey, 43.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Well, it seems pretty clear on this opening drive that they want to get him involved, not only, Charles, in the run game, but in the pass game as well. And he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way.
And, partner, you know I'm a veteran, right? In other words, that means a little bit older. Back in my day, we used to call a guy like this a workhorse, except he carried the ball all the time.
Now the pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. After the sack, it's second and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
At the 38-yard line.
Yellow. Hey, Ripley. Yellow.
Now Mahomes. And that nearly an interception here on his opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way, so he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it, just move on to the next play.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Mahomes will do it himself. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. How about this? They'll change it at the line. Mahomes going to go on fourth down. Working in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
27 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
2nd and 10.
Yellow, yellow. Hey, yellow, I go. Yellow, yellow. Nice one.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Yellow.
And again, it's Mahomes. Open man right side is Rice. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the Titans' 3-yard line.
Pacheco will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Ready.
That's caught left side by Iomanner. He's got a full head of steam. Touchdown, Titans. Alec Iomanner, 98 yards. And the Titans post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now, we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Yellow, yellow. It's Sunday, on Sunday.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. Almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. Fourth down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 36.
Mahomes to throw once more. Short throw hauled in by Kelce. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up second down. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Second and 6.
Yellow. Attack, attack.
Now here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Yellow.
Now it's Mahomes again. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 21. And they get 10 yards there and convert on third.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw. It's Kelce on the ground. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
On third down, it's Pacheco. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to run.
2-yard line.
They'll run here with Pacheco. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Pretty good effort there on first down. You know he wanted to get in that end zone.
Oh, he showed it by that dive, trying to reach for the pylon, and now he's going to come back on second down. Don't tap out. Don't take yourself out of the game. Go back to the huddle and say, give it to me again. I've got another dive left in me.
Second and goal from the 1. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Rolling with a couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your cherry.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for two.
The Chiefs will set up for the
Let's go,
two-point conversion.
Mahomes will throw for it. And this is going to be hauled in. So they get the two-point conversion. And now they have an 8-6 lead.
Titans 6. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Shreds him with his stiff arm. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Let's
A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready? 79 Broncos.
Throwing now, Ward. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there just before halftime. 64 yards. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. They get this out left. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Alec Iomanner. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so and the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that gives them a 3-point lead.
Titans 12. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19. Mustang 19. Rattler, 18 Rattler. Dragon 60. Ready?
To throw is Ward. A final shot before break. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
The
Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Jalen Watson dropped him defensively. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
To throw, here's Ward. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
And it's third down.
Buffalo 18.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
So one first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Let's go. Bronco 80. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Able to front the open man. That's complete.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now Mahomes. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. And striping down the 47-yard line.
So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Out of the gun to give to Spears.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Tajay Spears
Taking it in from 24 yards out.
And the Titans have retaken a third-quarter lead.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Chiefs 15.
So they elect to pass there on the two-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. To throw, it's Mahomes. Throw over the middle, caught by the tight end, Gray. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Throwing now is Mahomes. Looking for Gray and finding him once again. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 24-yard line. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to find his tight end, Gray, complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Noah Gray, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Chiefs have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy, because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Open man down the field. That's Iomanner. Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
Well, you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings, but at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
Just work with me me a second here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, I feel like we're playing old school, right around 50%.
Yeah, he's under 50%. He needs to start hitting more targets. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Riggs! 18, Pioneer! Buffalo 18!
Going for it, here's Ward. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Toss right side to Pacheco. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco taking it in from the 20. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Butker on for the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score. Chiefs 30. Titans 20.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Harrison Butker.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick.
Now Ward. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. We're back now in KC. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the fourth quarter. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To throw is Ward. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Ward. Throw to the right, caught by Cockrell. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19.
Ward. That's into the hands of Iomanner. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Alec Iomanner, 53 yards. And the Titans have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just one score.
79 Broncos. Mustang 19.
Now they send a running back in motion right.
Ready?
They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football, and a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. A gain of 3, second down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Yellow.
Again, it's Pacheco.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Mahomes now to throw. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes throwing on 4th.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He's to the 15.
And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
What kind of fortitude does it take to go for it on 4th down late in the 4th quarter, knowing that a turnover on downs could turn out to cost you the football game? I don't know if I could have made that call if I was down on the sideline. That's as gutsy as they come, and it may just seal them the victory. Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets it.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
CD, you know he's got great options of wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield. They're eligible, too.
Chiefs 37, Titans 28. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Flag. Bronco 80.
Throwing is Ward. He'll complete this one. Okonkwo.
And he's brought down.
Here's 1st down.
19.
From the gun, Ward.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
19. Go.
Ward off the play fake.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one A little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
Ready?
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Now, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull